Hello again, everybody. It's Harry Boxer, the Technical Trader. It's Monday, January the 24th, and these are the charts of the day. There's quite a few bullish-looking charts out there. We had several of them moving strongly today. Let's take a look. Starting off with Bourne, Chinese New Bourne Corp. You'll see that big run-up into October, the 2-month sliding channel, the base pattern over the last couple months, broke out a few days ago and settled back into a little flag, low volume pullback. Today it popped. Volume went to 1.2 million, up $1.88 or 15%. Apparently a breakout from the base. At this point, it looks like we could carry forward with targets around 17. Let's call it 17, 17 and a quarter, and then 20 and a quarter or half, thereabouts for Bourne. Cabela's, the retail sporting good chain, jumped today out of a 2.5-month basing pattern or consolidation. You can see the stock's in a nice rising channel for the last 6-7 months. And this breakout today on increasing volume could lead the stock to run up towards the 27.5 area. That's our short-term trading target. Big monstrous move today in clinical data as they got FDA approval for a major drug, and the stock exploded from around 14.5 to 25 and change, and closed up 10.14 on the day. A big move for the stock. Up 67% and breaking it out across multi-year highs. At this point, it's likely that stock runs up to the 07 high and tests the 28.90-29 zone. That's our short-term trading target. Casella Waste Systems today broke out, popping $1.28 or 20.5% on the biggest volume since June of last year. As you can see, the stock had broken out of a base here in December and platformed, pulled back just before the spike up today, and blew through lateral price resistance. Next major resistance level and trading target up around about 9.5, let's call it. DataLink, also an impressive move after the big pop last week and the 4-day pullback little flag here. The stock exploded for 99 cents or 17% today, and took them through the lateral price resistance level that could lead to higher levels. I'm looking for about the 8 level and then 9.25 beyond that. That's DataLink. IPCI continues to thrust, getting up to 6 today, backing off to 555, still up 69 cents or 14%. His volume was a solid 263,000 shares. That's solid for that stock. Looking for a move, as you can see, the 6,610 zone or thereabout is resistance over the last few days. Move to that, and this thing could thrust. Looking for an eventual move that takes it up to 8 3/4, 9 zone, but short-term target around the 6 3/4, 7 zone. LDK Solar, among the firming up solar group, you'll see the pop and breakaway gap pair, a little pullback flag, another pop and another flag, and then today it popped again for $1.29, up nearly 10% on 16.5 million shares. The second biggest volume in the last 6 months, so very good day for it. Looks like it's moving up into a resistance zone. The spike high in November up around 15 may be reached as early as tomorrow, and there's a lateral price resistance just around 16. But let's set that as our very short-term target. But the top of the channel calls for a move up towards around the 19.5 area. That'll be our trading target, our secondary trading target in LDK. MGIC looking awesome, and in a very nice coiling type pattern, which broke out last week, flagged for 3-4 days, popped 63 cents or 8% today on 1.8 million, and the thrust and the unbalanced volume and money stream accompanied. So it looks to me like we're in a mode where we can take out, if we move at all from this level here, thrust up towards 10 should take place. Secondary target around 12. Nano may have popped today out of this little 4-day flag. Volume increase, the stock jumped 71 cents on 832,000 shares. That's the heaviest volume in 4 sessions. But more importantly, if it gets any follow through tomorrow, look for a quick test of the 17.95-18 zone. First trading target around 19.5, secondary target around 22.5. NVDA is absolutely flying here. This strong run early January, followed by this 4 or 5 day flag, was broken today with a pop of 251 or 11.3% on 51.4 million. Heaviest volume in a week, and it certainly looks like my short-term trading target 27 may be reached quickly as early as tomorrow or the day after. Secondary target 30. OCCF thinly traded, but exploded today for $1.21 or 33% on 693,000 shares, which is the heaviest volume We've seen it in this stock in, well, going back at least 4 or 5 years, maybe more. This could have initiated a new upside thrust, and a move towards the 7.25 area is my trading target. And in addition to that, we have UCTT, which after this huge thrust the week before last, spent last week consolidating. Today it popped 71 cents or 6%. Volume not as strong as I'd like, and we may or may not be breaking out of this leg. If we do, look for a quick thrust of 14 and then 16. Those are our 2 trading targets on UCTT. URS, also another significant price volume surge, breaking out of a 8 or 9 month base here. The volume increased to 1.9 million. Stock jumped 5.5% or 233 to 44.38. Strong thrust in technicals as well. So I believe we have a new initiated up move here underway, which should take us to about the 47 range short term, maybe 50 secondary, longer intermediate term 53. Global Group, WG, had a nice move today. You can see that the base was broken recently. It pulled back to retest that and the 21-day moving average. And then popped today for $1.52 or 15%. And has confirmed the breakout in the new uptrend. We've had a 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 little way move, maybe beginning here, which could take us to 13, 13.25 short term. Intermediate target 15.5. And lastly today is the ZSL Ultra Short Silver ETF, which confirmed the breakout today by thrusting 46 cents, moving over 12.5, and closing on 4.8 million shares for 12.56 at 46 cents. I believe that this mini bottom here has been resolved, and that the moving average, which had been coming down, is now flattening out and should turn around. First, let's get a test up around the 13.75 range. Secondary target around 15.5 going forward for ZSL. And those are your ideas for tonight. Have a good evening.